Want some special food? Huh? You want special food? This here? I'll get the special food for you. Look at that tail. Look at the tail fluffed up. So excited. Want to smell? Huh? Good stuff, huh? Look at this tail. I love that. Alright, let's get you your food, huh? Alright, good stuff. There you go. Look at her all fluffed up. She gets excited. Well, here I sit in the dark. Got my light on. I'm just making some lunch. But I think you can hear the rain coming down. This is non-stop all day today. This is what I've got. And I need light just to see anything in here. It's so dark. So it's taking its toll on solar. That's life out in the forest. I have to say there is an advantage to having a truck. I was driving home from Lowe's and found this on the side of the road with a huge sign saying free. So I took it. I might make a generator out of it. I've seen people use the lawnmowers to make a generator using a alternator motor. So I'm going to see if this thing will run and try my luck with that. And I've got myself a tank of propane that I'm going to try to use in my fridge. Well, I was at Lowe's. I picked up this regulator with a connection that hopefully is going to fit my propane fridge here. NY Camper 62 gave me a Lowe's gift card and said go ahead and get what you need to get your fridge going. So I'm going to attempt to get my propane fridge running and disconnect the Power Hog electric cool box. So let's see how it goes. Well, I got my propane in the regular that NY Camper 62 helped me get. I've got it hooked up to my fridge, and let me see if I can get this to show you here. We've got fire. So that's definitely a positive thing. I've also got some steam coming out of here. I hope that's just because it was wet. Nothing dangerous. It's sort of scary seeing that flame and some gunk falling out of here. I really hope this is safe. Sort of nervous using fire. And I also hear some weird crackly noises. But yeah, I hope this is safe. There's a lot of smoke coming out. But again, it is wet out here, so hopefully, I don't know what all that is. It could be mouse junk too, for all I know, coming out of there. I hope this is safe. I guess we'll find out. Now, something else they say is you have to have the 12-volt connections hooked up. So I ran some wires to my battery. It's the white and the blue. They say this fridge won't run without the 12-volt wires in there, so I had to hook it up. Now I have to figure out how to keep this. This is outdoors right now, and especially for safety purposes I want to keep this outside. And it's really starting to smoke now. I've never used one of these. I haven't seen this run since I was a kid, and they vent outside, so I have no idea what to expect. Sort of nervous, to be honest. To be honest, I'm totally nervous. I think I'm going to get my fire extinguisher and keep it on hand and just keep an eye on this. But yeah, the flame is getting cleaner. I think there was probably a bunch of junk in there, but those people who say that's just a pilot light are a little bit exaggerated. There's a nice sized flame in there. That's a decent sized flame. So yeah, I'm sure it'll burn a while on propane, but I don't know how long. Again, you can hear that crackling noise. It could be water. It could be filth from mice, but I don't know. I guess I'll find out. Again, this is my first experience with one of these since I was a kid. Right here's a reflector, and you can see the flame from the back of the fridge reflected in this little window, which is sort of cool. So you can always tell if it's lit or not. These are nice little setups. Hope this works. If it works, I've got some cleaning to do. This has not been cared for properly. So I'm going to have to get some bleach, some rubber gloves, and do some serious scrubbing out here if this works. Mildew everywhere. Inside is disgusting, but I'm not going to waste any time cleaning it unless I know it's going to work. So if it works, I'll care for it nicely. The fins feel cold. But then again, it's cold outside. See here. I mean, that backplate feels cold, especially in the middle. Guess we'll see. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on it tonight. And I'll probably shut it off before I go to bed, because all this steam rising up out of here makes me nervous, I have to say. Again, I hope that's just normal, and I hope maybe that's just because it rained and I didn't have it covered as well as I should have. I'm hoping there's just water in the insulation inside here. That's hot. That's really hot. Yeah, that's steaming off, I'm pretty sure. I'm just hoping that this little drip that I see down here is not my ammonia dripping out, but is rather just the water coming out of the fiberglass. You can see that drip forming down there. And I'm hoping that's just pure water. I risked sticking my finger on it, smelled it, and there's no smell, no color. So it might be just coming out of the insulation inside, hopefully. But it should steam itself right out pretty soon then, if that's the case. Oh yeah, that's wet. Well, it'll clean up. That should be getting hot, I would think. This is ice cold. I'm not quite sure how these work. That part's ice cold. Okay, that's warm. I guess I'll find out. I'll let it run for a while. If this fridge works, after sitting outside all winter with just a tarp over it, actually when I got here the tarp was not on it anymore. It would be a total miracle. It's not steaming anymore so bad, so I think that was just water coming out. It's still dripping right there quite a bit. But I do hope that's just coming out of the insulation. I really hope that's all it is. You see that drip forming right there? Well, I hope that's just water. But the flame has leveled off. Again, that's a pretty decent flame. Honestly, that's not just a pilot light, as people say. That's a decent flame. Well, I cannot believe that all this electronics and fuel lines, that was open to the elements. I really didn't expect this to work. I did not expect the flame to even work. So this is a total miracle that I even have fire. Well, let's see what happens. Well, all the scary smoke and steam has gone away. It's actually burning quite clean. I don't even see anything Well, propane burns clean anyway. So there's a lot of crud fell down out of here. There's nothing I could have done about that. I don't know what might have got in there through the years, but there's a lot of junk in there. But good news, this is hot all the way across. That means I have liquid flow. If this is hot over here, liquid is flowing, and that's a very good sign. That's actually quite hot. And this is getting cold. So I definitely have flow. That's a good thing. That's nothing yet. Let's see what the freezer tells me here. Well, it's cold, but it's hard to tell because it's cold out. It's really hard to tell. It sure feels cold. Oh, that's cold. That's definitely getting colder right here. There's a difference there. That was warm before. These are not yet really. But I think I'm going to have a fridge. I don't know how long it'll last. It sure needs some cleaning. It's disgusting. But maybe tomorrow I'll clean that up.